Hi there. Welcome back to another episode of Ask This Bookkeeper Anything. My name is Veronica Fry. I am the owner of True Resource Bookkeeping, where I help service-based business owners increase clarity and decrease stress around money. So today's question is, what is the difference between bookkeeping and accounting? So what I sense is at the heart of this question is not so much, please just tell me the definitions of accounting and bookkeeping, but it's really, I sense that they're different and I need help and I'm not sure what kind of help I should be looking for. So I'm going to start with the actual definition, but then we're going to kind of get into what I think is really the heart of the question. So first, bookkeeping is the process of recording and organizing financial transactions. This can happen in a formal software like QuickBooks Online. It can happen in a spreadsheet. So it's basically just the process of you recording your income, your expenses, if you buy an asset, if you have a loan, in a dedicated place so that you can run reports on them. That is essentially what bookkeeping is. Now, bookkeeping is actually a part of accounting, which is one of the reasons why it's so confusing. So accounting includes recording and organizing your financial transactions. There are rules that accounting includes that makes it possible for you or your bookkeeper to put the income, expenses, assets, and debt into the right place. Those rules also dictate what reports are generated and how they're organized. And beyond recording the transactions, accounting can also expand to analyzing the reports, providing advice, auditing reports, and tax reporting. So that is the definition of the two, and now you can already see why things get confusing, because bookkeeping is really just a part of accounting. So this gets back to the heart of the matter about why things can be so confusing. I want to know the difference because I want to know who can help me. And I wish I could give like a neat and tiny description that you can use forever, a cheat sheet of sorts that says, all accountants do this and all bookkeepers do that. But I can't. The hard truth is that there's a lot of overlap. For example, some bookkeepers do tax, some accountants don't do tax. So you can't just look at the person's title to tell what they do or what they don't do. That's what makes things really hard. But all hope isn't lost. I have a question to ask yourself and a suggestion for how you can find what you're looking for without being able to have some sort of a cheat sheet that says all accountants do this and all bookkeepers do that. So the first is the question. Ask yourself, what do I actually need help with? If you get clear on this, it'll help you with your search. Maybe you're looking to get your transactions recorded and organized. That would be core bookkeeping work. Maybe you're looking to understand your financial reports. That would be bookkeeping plus some analysis. Maybe you're looking for help filing your taxes. That would be tax preparation. Maybe you're looking for more strategic financial advice. That would be CFO level stuff. Maybe you're looking for all of it. Once you get clear on what you're looking for, then I suggest that instead of searching for the title, search by what you're looking for. For the example of looking for bookkeeping, look for bookkeeping services or monthly bookkeeping. If you're looking for someone to help you with cleaning up your books, look for cleanup services. If you're looking for tax preparation, search small business tax preparation. And once you find a person, the questions don't stop. When you're looking at what they offer, see, do they offer the things that you're asking for? Just because they say they're accountant, they might not offer tax, and you might be looking for that. So make sure that each person you find, based on looking for the services, you ask them and you get a sense for whether they're actually providing the services that you're looking for. And if they don't do what you're looking for, you can ask if they know of anyone that they can refer you to. Because most professionals, whether they're a bookkeeper, whether they're a tax preparer, most of them have a network where they know people who are their, colleagues and do similar things, but they might do it differently. So they might be able to give you a referral and help you find what you need. So back to the original question. What's the difference between bookkeeping and accounting? Bookkeeping is basically recording your transactions, and accounting is the broader field that includes bookkeeping plus deeper analysis, auditing, and tax work. In practice, the lines are blurry and titles don't always tell you everything you need to know. What matters is finding the help that you need. And to do that, you can rely less on just looking at the titles and focusing on what services you want and which person provides those services. So I hope that answered your question. If you have any more questions, feel free to submit them anonymously at the link below in the description box, and I will cover it in a future video. Thank you again for watching, and until next time, bye!